Hello, YouTubers. I hope you enjoy. But show today's the European Championship breakdown for the July third. Yes, near 4th of July. Day one. So there was 1,900 players. There was in this. Um. There was 1,900 players in this in this European Championship this time around. This event was interesting. It's what you kind of expect. There was some slight differences. The one for the Mobile ICS from America is pretty much what I say it is. And there's some slight differences, but not much. Okay, so cash tier was 19%. Yep, not too bad. So that means 1/10 of people were playing cash tier, and 1/20 of them playing cash tier. Runic was 14. Now Runic variants, because there was loads of different Runic variants. Yep. And then there was 8% were bestial dragons. So that could be Dragonlink. There's this new thing called bestial control. There was even a Thunder Dragon list, which was quite interesting. So yep, it was sort of anti-meta sort of deck, which is quite cool. But it was also a combo deck at the same time. And then we got Sprite, the normal sort of Sprite variants. It was Rudic, and there was Evil Twin Rudic Sprite. Yeah, and there was the higher version, which is pretty cool. Same with Lathrin. Lathrin hasn't done so much European wise here. I think people now are starting to know how to counter the deck now, since it got a bit of popularity in the German national. Now people now are starting to know how to counter it. So I think it's falling off finally, which is good. Which is good because that deck certainly not seen play, because I thought it was not a very interesting deck. Say at least. Branded the same. Not much really. Without expulsion. Yes, they got the new fusion, but it's not the same, so a little bit harder to summon, let's be honest, and you have to play something else to summon it also. Yeah, it's a little bit more tricky to play, which is quite interesting. 5 Vanquish Soul. This is still brand new, so I still think people haven't picked the cards yet. And it's also a very technical deck, so I think people have not picked up the cards yet. So, and then also it's very technical, so it's very hard for this deck to get you going. So you have to be a very clever player to play. And then there was 4 Rika. By the way, Rika won the whole event again. So, and this deck's the same problem. It's very hard to play. And genuine, and I think people just don't know how to play it. And it gives you a bit of advantage in the worlds, because anyone can, because this deck didn't get hit in the worlds. Yep. Then it is Wanderers, and that's all the Italian players. So I think this is interesting. And Wanderers have not done very much since the Barrier Rash, which is a good sign. So that's good. That shows they actually know they're on cover hit. And 25 others, so that can be anything. So. There was, in the others, there was also the ones I told you about, but there was also a Springer deck somehow pop up, which is cool, quite handy. I think that was quite cool and quite neat, to say the least. Yeah, and with a little Mathemax engine and stuff. Yeah, there's no Mathemax. There was a Paw Patrol list, which very Paw Patrol, which is quite cool and quite neat, to say at least. So let's get to the rest now. We have got top 64. It was 30% cash tier. Yep. 16 Bestial Dragon. Yep. 11% was Rudic. Yep. 9% was Wanderers. Yep. That's straight up. Yep. 8% was Rika. Yep. 8% was Branded, and 18 others. So no Sprite again. Yes, I don't know what's happening with Sprite. I know Star got down to 1. So I think Sprite are still working out the format, and they still need time to get some new cards and stuff. Maybe they're waiting for Doors X and stuff, because there are some new cards that are supposed to be getting in there. Apparently it helps out the deck and make it more of a synchro spam sort of deck. Like Tears comes in Ocean Use. Somehow there's that sort of weird thing when they cut. It's supposed to be a rank 2, Link 2, level 2 sort of deck, but now it will come like a single span version too. So there's that there. Cash tier done the normals, not much difference. The guy who actually came second actually played more hand traps, which is quite interesting. Again, the bishops, as I said, they're pretty much not much has really changed so much, but quite a lot has changed. Obviously, there's not so much different variants. I think this event was very not the greatest event, and you will see what I'm saying. It was trying to be very. Even though I keep an eye on it, it didn't. The matches were quite good to watch, so it was quite interesting sort of event and stuff. What I also was quite weird was they somehow skipped round 8 when they done the feature matches, but then round 8 came later on, so I think somehow they were uploading 2 at the same time, and then somehow round 9 came up first, and then round 8 came up later, so I think that's what happened. So, yeah, I think that's what happened, so, yep. Okay, top 8! Yep, top 8. Yeah, this is your top 8. We have some cash. We had a few cash tiers. There was Rika player. Then there was a purely. That's what I forgot to mention. A purely actually go quite well with this event. Yeah, this is what standard. I'll say. Yeah, top 8 was pretty good. This is what I found strange. They didn't even have top 32 to report on and stuff, which is quite weird. Yeah, which is interesting to say at least. Which is not the same for some things, yeah, which is cool and quite nice. So, which is a shame, but hey ho. This is the top 4. So we have got 2 of them playing cash tier. There was one labyrinth. Yep. So he managed to get through. It was the only labyrinth who got through. I think he played a lot of cash tier. He built his deck for it. And Jessie, now this is quite interesting because she's a girl. So this is one of the first events when actually a girl actually wins the event overall, which is quite interesting. Yeah, because we usually see men win it, but now no, girls can just be as good as boys to play Yugioh. It's a bad stereotype. Yeah, so I think the one was very good. She's a very old player, but Rescue Cat was. Yeah. And stuff, which is quite cool. And then this is the deck list, and the winner was Jessie Ryans. Yep, she won the whole event with Rika, which is quite surprising. I thought you don't have a deck list, but you know what kind of list Rika's play. It's kind of plants, and it's got somehow there's a machine in there and stuff, which is quite cool. Yeah, and so the deck list we have got here, we got a purely list made top 32 with only 10 monsters, which is I always find quite weird how they can play so few monsters and still do quite well. Because I would personally play a lot more monsters. I would play more hand traps, but that's me for you. It might use playing a lot of hand traps in the side. I like how he's playing the Rise Heart in the side. That is quite cool, actually. That's quite neat, and Spell Stopper, which is quite cool. Labyrinth, not too much difference to a normal Labyrinth build. This is more a furniture build, but that's what they end up looking like now. And then you've got Earth Machine list down the corner, which they've done quite well. Earth Machine's usually quite a deck and usually gets a lot of memes and stuff because I don't think it does very well. It does better than people make it up to be. Yeah, and I think a lot of heavy Super Mario players went to that, so maybe that was in the others too. Then you got the Thunderies. Not many monsters in the Thundery list, let's be honest. Not too many monsters. Yeah, he's obviously sided into like not many monsters. This is more of a going second build, I would say. Yeah, and the ratios look very weird. And then we have got Vanquish Soul. Just a standard Vanquish Soul sort of list. He's playing the new Sky Striker Link monster, which is quite cool. And also the Pew one's playing that one too, which is quite cool. He's playing also Cash Tier car, which is quite... He's playing Rise Heart as just a standalone car, which is quite cool and quite neat to say the least. Yeah, but not much really changed. It's pretty much what I would do if I was playing them. He's also playing Rise Heart, which is quite cool. Then you got Exorcisters. Now this is the week before, but I think this list is quite interesting because we haven't seen Exorcist list for quite a while, so it's quite interesting to see a list from them, which is quite cool and quite neat to say at least. Yep. And then here we have got a sprite list. Now it's quite a different sprite. This is more of a synchro. This is what I call Bistio. Not really. It's like a synchro spam version of sprite. Somehow it's got some synchro. It's got some extra. Yes, it makes it extra prototype, but it's very cool and quite neat to say the least. I would say personally, I quite like the look. And he's playing like a little Bistio package on the side, which is quite cool. Yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. But the show today, Sky Watch All. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Skyrock. Yep, all those. And Facebook. Yep, all those. I didn't go. Unfortunately, I couldn't qualify. I got some new stuff today. I'm playing now. Dome Scareclaw, so I got one of the fusions today, which is quite cool. And the new Don's kit out if you want to get it, which is quite handy. I will buy that soon. I'm at the job centre tomorrow, so I'm quite busy tonight, so I'm at the gym. So I hope you enjoy but the show today. Hey, and subscribe and watch all. Peace, everyone. Good luck and doing, everyone.